It was 1986, and I was in first year medical school, and I was 19 years old. And I was wise in many ways. I was book smart, and I was naive in many ways. I'd never really had a boyfriend for any length of time. And it was October, and it was the first big party of medical school because it was Halloween. And I was dressed as what can only be described as um, barely dressed genie. And I had too much to drink. I probably didn't drink that much at that point, and so I didn't really know how to hold my alcohol, and um, so I ended up being very, very drunk. And somewhere along the evening, I met a guy who was a little bit older than me. He was probably about 26, and I was 19. And he was very attractive. And he was a postdoc. And I was an education snob. And so postdoc for me was like, oh my gosh. And he was cute and he was interested in me. So we danced a lot. And I'm sure there was a lot of rubbing and probably kissing. And at some point, we left the party and we went back to his house. And I fell asleep on the bed or passed out, I guess, depending on how you look at it. And the kissing stopped. And I woke up and we started kissing again, and then I passed out again. And this happened 2 or 3 times. I was pretty drunk, and at no point did he take any of my clothes off, and at no point did he force me to do anything. And after probably 2 or 3 false starts of kissing and me falling asleep and being intoxicated, he took me home. And that was it. And the thing is I don't think he was a particularly nice guy, or he was certainly kind of creepy, because I found out the next day that he was engaged and his girlfriend was away for the weekend. And so I'm sure that his plan for the evening had been to have sex with somebody. The thing is that he didn't, because he might have been a creep. He might have been planning on cheating on his girlfriend, but he wasn't a rapist. And that's the thing, is that people don't rape because there's opportunity. They don't rape because they're drunk. They rape because they're rapists. And I think that's a really important point. And I really knew that nothing had happened to me because I was, dressed, and I didn't have any kind of dishevelment except external from being, drunk and the way you are. Um, and I was actually a virgin at the time. And so I'm pretty sure I would have known if something had happened, even though I was pretty intoxicated. There would have been some kind of, aftermath. So there you go. You can be a guy and be of maybe some even morally questionable standards and still not be a rapist. So I think that's an important point for everybody to take home, that alcohol doesn't make people rape. Criminal intent makes people rape. I just wanted to share that story.